What we can show to you is the picks and bans. That's very unique for the V10 R League. You get to choose which track you'd like to race on and you pick, and you can also ban one. So Mugello is gone, so we are going to the Temple of Speed for Suzuki. They said yes please to Monza, and then Yassi said Silverstone. Go on then, Spa-Francorchamps, not today. So 5 tracks that they could pick from. What do you make of Monza and Silverstone?
Well, I like the look of Monza. I certainly think the Temple of Speed has a lot to offer. Certainly the V10s, historically, we love to hear the scream of these particular engines around this particular track.
And we're going to see the best teams who've put more practice into this nail it.
OK, so practice makes perfect, George. But when we go to the track, which is Monza, I'm going to leave it in your capable hands. Best of luck.
Thank you, Tom. Here we go, folks. All 6 lights now lit, and it's pedal to the metal here, and it's go, 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 go. And Yassi get off to a cracking start as well, with now Team Alesi Suzuki in behind them as well. Domenico Lavecce now having to succumb to second place, with James Baldwin leading the way from the get-go. They come through the first chicane at the Rettifilio, and it is now James Baldwin leading here around the Curva Grande. No Grande moves here right now as Domenico Lavecce sits in second place. An orderly start here, Hayden Gullis.
Yeah, this is a good matchup for the first one between these two teams, as James Baldwin and Domenico Lavecce seem to be the 2 drivers who are the captains of these teams and lead the way.
Generically gain pace, as you can already see. Yamulo's brought the gap down again. Could well be the use of that power pass.
Yeah, a bit of a shaky start there for Yamulo at the start of his stint, losing that time, but now doing a fantastic job gaining it. Of course, Suzuki were the ones to choose this track, so you would suspect they put a little bit more practice into Monza than other circuits. You just think, you know, what could have happened if Yamulo just nailed that initial launch out of the pit lane? Would he be a bit closer to Gillison? It looks like both drivers doing the Joker lap, so we are getting our wish. 2 drivers doing the Joker lap at the same time, being close on track. But it looks like Yassi really set up for straight line speed around here, which is no surprise.
He's managed to find heading out of the Serra Giulio straight, but it's not going to be enough to topple that of Yassi. They certainly have led all the way. Pejic, all he had to do was bring it home. Composure was necessary, mental strength. It's Marco Pejic. He takes the opening win, the checkered flag. Yassi on top in our first relay event.
However, we go there. I see the grid. This is the grid starting positions for the team race. Lavecce is in P3, and he's going to need to overtake Gillison and Baldwin. That's not easy to do.
Not easy at all. I mean, obviously, Baldwin, we all know about his presence. And in team events, he is the sole driver in the championship to win all his team event races. So he is certainly the man you want, I think, to be leading your assault in a team event. But Gillison in behind as well. He's going to be a hard taskmaster to try and battle against. Lavecce, though, has done extremely well to get into P3, and I would not write off Yamulo or Del Carmo as well. They are both only mere tenths away.
Taskmaster. I'd love to do that show. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Del Carmo is 4 tenths away. Hayden, I'm going to pass over to George. Enjoy.
Here we go, folks. All 6 lights now here lit for the very first team event here tonight, and it's pedal to the metal, and it's go, 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 go! And already from the get-go, it is James Baldwin who leads the way. Isaac Gillison just in behind as well, but look at this, Marco Pejic now challenging for that 3rd place as well. They go side by side. Lavecce, though, hangs on to that 3rd, coming out now of the Rettifilio chicane around the Curva Grande, and it's still James Baldwin on top, the world's fastest gamer, of course, as well as Isaac Gillison, 4 tenths back. Domenico Lavecce in 3rd place. Pejic, though, still in the fight, only just over 3 tenths of a second in behind.
Yeah, it looked like Pejic maybe had the chance to nick that 3rd position, but Lavecce straight back in there and onto the podium spot, which is good for him because, you know, overtaking 2 drivers is easier than overtaking 3. I mean, you know, that's just the logic that I bring to the table right
good
here.
Logic.
Exactly. Lavecce, though, he has still got a task to do. He needs to gain onto the back of Gillison, overtake him, and then, of course, it's the mighty James Baldwin, world's fastest gamer, that he needs to try and overtake. So we've got a Yassi car spinning off in Ascari. That is Pejic, unfortunately. Huge error. But thankfully for the team, they still have drivers in 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, but a lifeline sent across now to Suzuki as well, who have now got drivers in 3rd, 4th and now 5th as well. Pejic now reduced to sitting merely at the back after that issue heading around the Ascari chicane. Domenico Levecce, who's currently in third, looking to chase on. But nevertheless, you can be pleased, I think, if you're Domenico Levecce right now, because he knows he has the pace, despite not maybe getting the P1 they would have wanted at a track such as Monza. But heading around the Parabolica bend, if it was ever in doubt, he's going to go 5 from 5 in team events. It's the world's fastest gamer. It's the man with the haircut. It's James Baldwin on top P1, ahead of his teammate Isaac Gillison. A 1-2 for Yas Heat. It wasn't on the day for Pejic. He's down in 6, but Yas Heat have a lot to be proud of.
As you can see, Baldwin getting that P1. He started P1, he finished P1. Gillison in second, Levecce third, Iemelu in fourth, Diakama, and then, as Hayden pointed out, the mistake from Pejic there. So it means 17 points to 9, means that Yas Heat take that all-important point. We are at the halfway stage. We head now to the away track.
And it's pedal to the metal for the relay race, and it's go, 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 go. And certainly James Baldwin down the inside now, heading in towards turn 1, as we've so often seen this season, but certainly as they now go side by side, it is Baldwin on top, at least for now. But the outside line here from the Suzuki car of Domenico Levecce as he goes hunting down the inside. Big chance now, soon to be down the Wellington straight as they come around Aintree corner. It's Baldwin on top, the world's fastest gamer, showing that pace yet again. But Levecce is far from done, Hayden Gullis.
No, he kind of compromised his line ever so slightly through the loop there as he just had a look up the inside, and unfortunately that compromise is such an important corner to maximise the traction and maximise the exit, because it sets you up the overtake as you head down into Brooklands and Luffield. And I feel like if he maybe just settled through turn 3 and turn 4 and then attack down into Brooklands.
So who is that going to be? Is it going to be the case that Gillison and Yamulo do it again, do you think, Hayden?
Potentially. It seemed to go that way last time, but who knows? Because I always find as Yas Heat just flies straight through but gets the lead once again. So it's even Stevens how it was before we went into the pit lane. But it's all really dependent on who your fastest driver is, because usually on the Joker lap you kind of have that free air. If you take it at the right time when the other team isn't doing it, you get a little bit of free space. So you want the guy who is best in their qualifying laps. Gillison, he was a little bit shaky on his first lap compared to Iemelo over at Monza. Is that going to go the same way? Looks like Iemelo is closing in the gap just a little bit as they head down in towards Brooklands and then through Luffield. If Iemelo can get close enough to maybe try and overtake on the second lap, it could make this battle very interesting indeed.
And still left to be had here in this round of the V10R League as they now head around Stowe. Currently, though, this race being controlled by that of Marco Pejic, basically carrying on where the team started. Of course, it all started with James Baldwin leading them round, and now it's all down to Marco Pejic to bring it home here at the home of British motorsport as he now rounds the final corner down the Lewis Hamilton straight. And Yas Heat, they take another win here in a relay event here tonight. They dominate here at Silverstone. Again, they tick all the boxes. They come home in front.
Well, I mean, it's all about the defender, really. That's going to be Pejic, who's going to be stepping up to that plate. But Levecce seems to be the leader of the Suzuki team. So if he gets a fantastic start off the line, who knows? He could potentially take that fight to James Baldwin. But we're looking at the grid at the moment. 1, 2, 3 for Yas Heat, 4, 5, 6 for Suzuki. It's not looking good for them at the moment. Will it turn out like that? Over to George.
Yeah, for the final time tonight. Thank you, Hayden Gullis. Here we go. It's pedal to the metal, and it's go, 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 go. And they do get away very, very well indeed, all in an orderly fashion. And it certainly will be James Baldwin leading the fray, but looking behind Domenico Levecce already from the get-go, looking for that top 3 spot. He's going for a double through this next right-hander in turn 3. They go side by side again through the next left-hander, round the loop, very shortly around Aintree corner, side by side now. P2 on a plate for Dario Yamulo as they make their way down the stretch. You can see Levecce behind as well. He's done it. He's done it. And now you can see Levecce also looking for a way through. 3 wide now, heading through the next left. What a battle indeed. Gillison tries to hang on. Oh, big, big moment. Big, big moment. Heading through that right-hander very shortly through Luffield. I tell you what, they came a cropper around that bend, but just look at the standings. Levecce in second. Pejic is now down. Well, he's in third. Del Carmo in fourth.
Yeah, great start there for D'Emilo. It kind of ruined. He had a great battle with Isaac Gillison. It was nip and tuck between the two of them, no way through. And if he can't send it, rear end it, he indeed did do that.
wonderful circuit here, the home of British motorsport, as I alluded to. James Baldwin is going to send the legend further. He's going to make it 6 from 6 in team events. He wins here for Yas Heat and continues their great run. It's 4-0 here in tonight's round of the V10 R-League to Yas Heat.
Just to confirm that result that we just watched, a brilliant race. Baldwin, again, another P1 for him. That's 5 in total. It'd be interesting to find out the stats on whether Kevin Siggy has got more podiums, but I think James Baldwin is at the top. I'm speculating there. I can't give you the facts in the same way I can't give you the facts that flies have eyelashes. However, Leveche finishing second, that will do his confidence the world of good. But as you see, it's all Yas Heat, it's all pink down the right-hand side. Monza and Silverstone. But here are the standings of Group A. That is the way you can also say A if you're bored at any point in your life or you just feel like mixing it up a little bit. Yas Heat are top of the table with 10 points. Williams are second with 9 points. They didn't race today, but they'll be back on the 8th of July. And what a matchup it is going to be. Williams taking on Yas Heat to see who will finish top and get automatic qualification.